Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. It is so good to see everyone. It is Thursday, July 20th. There we go. We are rocking and rolling. I'm going to give just maybe a minute to see everybody hop on live. I want to hear, how has this week been going for you? Have you adulted? Have you got caught up on the videos? And yeah, just check in and let me know how things are going. Today is going to be good. You saw in the comments that money loves speed. And so we're going to lean into the next 10 minutes of a discussion and some content and some value for you all around that concept of adulting from the sales perspective. So we know that the adulting challenge is all about retention and attracting new clients and engaging new clients, aka the adults. And it's hard sometimes to adult with these adults, right? So if you are watching this live, say hello. Tell us the greatest takeaway you've had so far. If you are watching the replay, make sure that you're putting that in the comment section. And yeah, just give us your greatest takeaway, how you've maybe made a couple shifts about stepping up into this more adulting version of yourself and your business. So let's dive in. So drum roll, please, right? We always start with like just a drum roll because it's 8 o'clock in the morning, right? Mountain Standard Time. So money loves speed. I want you to write that down in your notes. And there's three concepts. I want to dive in a little bit deeper and just really over deliver some strategies around that. Okay. So the very first one is money loves speed when it comes to your proposal process. So what I see a lot of small business owners do is that they'll get an inquiry in whatever system, right, is your client attraction system, a new subscriber to your newsletter, a new interest, to going to an event on your Facebook public page, a new going on a meetup, a new email inquiry from your website, in 2 weeks, a new consultation got booked on your calendar. Okay. What I want your takeaway to be is money loves speed. So like if you are focused, we have 11 days left in this month to close out your sales goals. Who's counting though? I know you are because you're in the challenge. Is we should absolutely be taking an action step and building time into our calendar that when we get that immediate inquiry, that going, that interest, that proposal process, immediately, like always, like picture Connie Kercher sitting on your shoulder, lots of makeup, big hair, always has some freaking awesome earrings on, right? And being able to say, okay, money loves speed. So I want to stand out from my competitors. I want to stand out in all the noise that all of my adults are always experiencing. And I want to give like white glove service to just be like, pick up the phone, send the quick email, get a quick DM, be like, hey, it's lovely to meet you. I'm Connie Kercher. I'm the CEO of, Switchboard Networking Boutique, and we focus on strategy and sales and engagement for small business owners. I look forward to our consultation in 2 weeks. Done. Money loves speed. So one of the pieces is as we build momentum and engagement, if you just let that kind of drip and you just let that kind of like fall away, so will engagement of that person. The time that they make that inquiry is the best time to make the wow factor, right? So even if they sign up for something immediately, even if they and it doesn't start for 3 weeks, or the event isn't for another day or two, immediately, money loves speed. Make a point of contact, make it personal of who I am, how do I know you, how did you hear about this event, what are you looking forward to you attending, looking forward to you trying, looking for any of that verbiage of just like you would on a personal note with just a best friend, right? Like if we were doing a family reunion and we see cousin Jill finally RSVP and we haven't seen cousin Jill forever, or we didn't even know we had a cousin Jill and all of a sudden she's like RSVPing, we would call and be like, hey, so is it your whole family coming? We're so excited. Are you going to be traveling these days? Like you would make that personal connection with your family. We need to start thinking about, even though the verbiage today is money, loves speed, which could be like very sales focused, the underlying tone is that like you will see conversion, you will see retention, you will see more bottom dollars hit your profit line there when you literally make it personal and just go, hey, like just want, I know we're busy. No, I just had 5 minutes, wanted to just check in, wanted to say thank you for that, wanted to see, I'll see you in a couple weeks. All right. So, first concept, money loves speed. When there is an inquiry, when there is a new prospect that has done some type of action step into your funnel, immediately and or build in the system that you're able to immediately give them some gratification, and you will see that that will help you in the money race. All right. Number two, money loves speed. So when you think about a fast act, when you think about a bonus, I want you just to get creative for all of your conversations today. It's 8 a.m. There should be a sales conversation at some point today. And you're like, Connie, but I have no appointments, or I'm not going networking, or I'm not selling anything right now. It's summer. That's a paradigm shift, right? You're always selling. So, real example, last night I had clients face to face, and we were talking about that they were going consistently, okay, to this restaurant, and they were infiltrating and just getting to know this new neighborhood that they wanted potentially to be doing business in. So, they're real estate agents, okay? And I was like, so when are you asking, and let's call the person that they were just talking to Jordan, when are you asking Jordan, XYZ? When are you going to say, like, hey, come hang out with us, go do the thing this Sunday? Like, what's your fast act? Like, you've been doing this for a while. They've been courting each other for a while. Like, when are we going to make this real? So the second concept is money loves speed. Is today your challenge is, who have you been courting that you need to go, I need more time to build rapport with that person? Okay, get that person in mind. I need to, Connie, it's too early in our relationship being built, our friendship being built, our networking experiencing being built. And I'm like, well, the only thing that it's going to do to get deeper is you got to ask. You got to say, would you like to go do, something? And this is like your own personal ask, right? This isn't to a business ask. Would you like to go bowling with us? Would you like to go to the park with us? Would you like to go on this hike with us, paddle boarding with us? So that money loves speed is anytime. Like, I literally was at networking yesterday, and clients, I like just kept going, okay, money loves speed. Like, I gotta put the next ask out there for them. I gotta see if, hey, in August, would you want to do this? I am responsible. Everyone put their hand up. I am responsible for the momentum in my business, not the adults, not the clients, not the potential clients, not the events you're showing up in. You are the leverage. You are the first domino that happens. And so this is more conceptual, but the reality is today, I literally want you to go any appointments you're at, any Facebook lives you're doing, any networking experiences, any customer care calls you're going to be doing, to always go, money loves speed. So how could I turn this into, hey, let me know by this Friday. Let me know what next week is looking like. Let's get something on the calendar. How are you doing? Like, making sure that it's not over and over and over. You're just letting lag time happen. All right. Last but not least, money loves speed. So when you are networking, okay, this is very concrete last concept. So for example, went networking yesterday, an event about 75 women. I knew about half the room I did not. So as I'm sitting there, real example, I like made a list of 8 women that per after this call, right? Like, I'm like, we wrapped up at 4 o'clock yesterday, still had, client stuff, still had family stuff last night, made it for a walk for an hour. And then literally I'm like, money loves speed. So the next thing I will do in my day is to make sure those 8 people, I'm like, hey, let's get on the calendar. Cause we all know it's going to cancel and it's going to rebook. And really, even though we're getting on the calendar here in a week or two, I want to just share, realistically, even for me as the business owner, and I've been doing this for 20 years, things are going to roll, things are going to get canceled. That's not going to work with their timeline, but I'm responsible to create that urgency from the framework of, I'm responsible for cash flow in my business. Say it with me. Let's normalize that. I'm responsible for cash flow in my business. Type it in the chat session. Let's make it real one more time. I am 100% fully responsible for cash flow in my business. No one else will. Not the email campaign, not the, referral campaign that you have, not the affiliate experiences, you. So let that sink into the last part of today. That as you go and you network today, or you're going to do your follow-ups today, right? Yes. Create that sense of Money loves speed. I need to build rapport with them. It may have been a couple weeks and I forgot to text them back. Well, there's no better time than today, y'all, because tomorrow's still going to be one day later, right? So it's a paradigm shift, definitely a technique I want you to lean into, and just a kind of value, right? Like when we talked about the values of Switchboard Networking Boutique and our brand and what we stand for and what we try to cultivate in all of our family, right? Our family discussions, which includes all of you guys. I want you just to be mindful that like it is okay. It is okay to say, like, if I don't create some type of action momentum, it will not happen. It will not compound. It will not get easier with time. All right. So from here on out, in the Adulting Challenge, you have now been stamped with approval on Thursday, July 20th, 2023, that one of your core strategies is when I get that ding, when I get that ping, when I get that opportunity, it's just a now norm, right? Money loves speed. So how do I show up in a quick response, in a quick proposal response, in a I'd love to jump on that. There's an opportunity that somebody got canceled. Who would like to fill in? Money loves speed. It is not arbitrary. It is not just a kitschy bumper sticker. I have all the data showing, even if you spent the time perfecting their proposal and perfecting your website and perfecting your sales script, every single person that understands it's just about that repetition. It doesn't have to be perfect. You get back to that person that that canceled and kind of blew you off, and you get right back on. You're like, hey, no worries, we're all busy. What about next Tuesday? What about next Thursday? Your time is a value in this Adulting Challenge. And so that last component is today. Any person that has been draining your, speediness, right? Like the Speedy Gonzalez moment had been like down to like the Eeyore. You are always responsible to pick up the pace, to move the scale over, to set the new cadence. Okay. So listen to that scripting. If you get stuck, you always can come back to this video. You can always come back to these notes and say, yeah, but Connie, I just did an event last week and I didn't hear back from anybody that said they were interested in the next thing. Well, you create speed. You go, hey, by tomorrow, I need to know if you're in or out, because I need to move on to the next person. Create the speed, right? You're going to go today and you're going to follow up with people and say, hey, I've got some availability next Tuesday. Don't know if it works for you. Would love to meet with you before the end of the month. Create the speed. All right. So what a blessing it is to see some people live today, which is awesome. And for everyone that's watching the recording, I'm super excited that we will have our fifth strategy tomorrow. Again, we will take then the weekend off. And then the only other create speed moment is make sure that you are RSVPing, because on Monday night, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, we will have our Zoom adulting happy hour. So you're going to bring your favorite drink. It might be iced coffee, even at 6 p.m. But you're going to bring your favorite drink. You're going to come ready to network, talk about your business, talk about what's exciting coming down the pipeline for you in 2023. I'm going to go and give about 5 additional strategies. So this is completely bonus, completely complimentary, in addition to you joining us in this 2023 July challenge. And it's a great way for you to meet some new other business owners that are really working on the hard skill set, right? Like we're working on skill sets in this challenge, of understanding. Thank you, Kim, for your comment there. You're working on your skill sets, and you're going to be running with other entrepreneurs internationally, right? We have people here, Florida. I have a Costa Rica participant. We have several ladies that are in Canada, a lot in Texas. We've got some Coloradoans. So dive into that networking night on Monday. Again, I think it will serve you well. It will give you a chance to practice some of this verbiage, hear where other people hit the wall. I think that's helpful to hear a group share of where they maybe struggle with engagement, or where they get a little trepidatious about, Connie, you make it seem so easy and fun, and then I get off watching the live and I get off watching the video. I have to go do it at 10 o'clock today, right? So I'll be able to help with some of that laser coaching and additional content. So enjoy your Thursday. Go and get into speed, right? Say it with me one last time. Put it in the comment section. Money loves speed. So we are on sales focus for today. That is your challenge for today. Put everything that else, appointments, personal. Oh, Connie, I was just gonna kind of just hang out because it's Friday, Friday Eve in the summer. And I hope that this is your little jolt of maybe some iced coffee of you being able to go, you know what? I'm gonna get into sales conversations today. I'm gonna practice what it feels like and to embody and to own into an adult and to give 100% responsibility back on my plate that I'm responsible for momentum in my business. And then tell me how that goes for you today in the comment section. All right, enjoy, enjoy. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.